Hi, Aries-Taurus Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general cosmic tarot spread and reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. And as always, I thank you guys so much for all the love you show here on my channel. And I hope that this reading sends that love right back out to you. Let's go ahead and jump into our gratitude practice here, Aries-Taurus. Okay, do what feels right for you as a form of gratitude. I'm going to do the same, and then we'll get into your messages. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Aries-Taurus Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for their general cosmic tarot spread. I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages here for the Aries-Taurus Cusp Collective regarding whatever planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac energies, or elemental energies are supporting them in the now moment and what they need to know about that support. And I thank you for any other clear guidance that must come forward here for Aries-Taurus in this reading. We thank you for your love, your grace, your mercy, your protection, your support, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you, and so it is. All right, Aries-Taurus. If it gets a little smoky in here, I am burning frankincense resin. I purchased it from Queen Cup. She has a wonderful tarot channel here and a booming frankincense business. So if you're interested in that, you can check her out. I think the website might be changing to smudgealot.com. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm burning the occulta right now, and it smells so good. It's really sweet smelling. She has a wide variety of resins, so make sure you guys check that out. And I believe right now it might be at queencup.ca, okay? All right, Aries-Taurus. Let's get into this spread. What cosmic energy is here? Okay, you have the earth element. You have stability. Okay, vibration of 38, breaking down into an 11 here. Then you have Saturn in truth. Okay. One more cosmic energy. Oh, two more came out here. Okay, you got Sun, Spirit energy, and you got Mercury and the mind here. Okay. So a lot of planetary energy. This might be a bit of a long one here, Aries-Taurus, as we got 4 energies out here. Okay, so start here with the Sun in Spirit. Okay, you might be feeling very, very kind of how could I say that? Like, it's not centered in yourself, but maybe, yeah, maybe that's the way to say it. Kind of centered in yourself here with this Sun energy. Really focused on self, really focused on your spirit, maybe having some sort of reconnection with parts of yourself and your spirit energy, or feeling like this wave of energies, like heat waves almost, is kind of what I'm getting coming through for you. Okay, so maybe having like spouts of a lot of energy, a lot of optimism, or just a lot of fire. You know, your solar plexus being very charged here. For some of you, you might want to charge your solar plexus. Okay, that's coming out with the vibration of 1 with the Sun here. And then you have Mercury and the mind, right? We are at the last day of this Mercury retrograde. It stations direct tomorrow, February 3rd. Oh, and happy portal day, I guess, 2/2/2022. Very cool date and number. Some of you, that might be important, okay, to kind of pay attention to when the dates kind of sync up like that. But with this Mercury in the mind here, it feels like there's been a deeper mental connection here with your own spiritual energy or your own sense of self during this Mercury retrograde, okay? Maybe Saturn's offered you some truth here, or Saturn's trying to bring in some truth, okay? It feels like you've gotten very clear. Something's definitely either been illuminated here with the Sun. And then you have stability here with the earth element. So there may be a need to be stable, and or that could just represent that Taurus energy that you carry. Okay, so it feels like, I just hear something clicked. Like something is clicking, okay? You've either received the truth that you've needed here, Aries, Taurus, seeing the truth, or there is a lot of truth that might be grounding you in a certain way. It's an interesting way to put that. Truth coming in that's grounding you, giving you a little bit more stability here. Okay. Some of you might be experiencing some like racing thoughts. Maybe your mind might be pulled in a million different places right now. Maybe during Mercury retrograde that was the case. Okay, and maybe your spirit feels like it's oh yeah, that's a lot of heat that just came off my back. Maybe it feels like your spirit has been fluctuating a little bit. So feeling very high vibed at times, very low vibe at times, very high vibed at times, very low vibe at times, right? And so maybe whatever this truth is might offer you some stability in the mental space and in your spiritual energy. Okay? But we'll look into it. We'll look into it. Thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful messages here for Aries, Taurus. Tell me more about Sun. Okay, yeah, Nine of Swords. So there has been a lot of racing thoughts, a lot of anxiety maybe, and or just a lot of things to think about, okay? This is being up at night, thinking, just thinking. For some of you, it may even feel like you can't really turn your brain off or stop the racing thoughts. But I do feel like there just might be a lot of messages or just a lot of connections that you're starting to make here, Aries, Taurus, that it's like, it's almost hard not to overthink something or to think deeper into something. Okay, I feel like that's intentional though. Because your mind might be searching and digging for truths as well as your spirit, trying to be stable in some sort of truth here. Or learning how to accept a truth might have your mind and your spirit just kind of a little unsettled. All right? Okay. So for my number people, again, we have 1 with the Sun, 3 with Mercury, 6 with Saturn, and 11 here with the Earth element. So 1, 3, 6, and 11 are your root energies. Definitely look into the meanings around those numbers. See if any of it connects with you in the now moment, okay? Tell me more about the Sun, the Mercury, Saturn, and this Earth elemental energy for Aries, Taurus, Divine. What's going on with the Sun and the spirit? What's happening in the spirit for Aries, Taurus? Yeah, there you go. Capricorn energy here. Spirit of Pentacles. Interesting. Sun, Spirit, and the Spirit of Pentacles. That is the King of Pentacles in this particular deck. Spirit and Spirit. Tell me more about the Spirit energy for Aries, Taurus, Divine. What's going on? Yeah, clarity. So there it is. There's that truth. There's that truth. Some of you might be coming into some more financial stability very soon. That might be something that's happening for you. Hold on, let me just put some more resin on this right quick. Okay. I think there's something here, Aries, Taurus, and I feel like when I do your Cosmic Tarot spreads, a lot of it centers around your career and your like work and money and finances. And it feels like there is some sort of stability, or you're gaining some, again, it's like you're connecting the dots of something that is going to make you very financially stable here, King of Pentacles. This definitely feels like Saturn is bringing you in alignment with the truth, which is aligning your mind and your spirit with something that is going to offer you stability here. With the Ace of Swords, right? It's a gift from the divine, but it's clarity. 2 of Cups. Okay, so this could be clarity around partnerships. This could be clarity around connections that you either need to make, want to make, or that you already have. Tell me more about this 2 of Cups with the Sun. Ace of Cups. Wow, you have 2 aces in connection to the Sun and the Spirit. That's brand new beginnings. Brand new beginnings. Some of you might be connected. King of Wands. The Spirit of Wands. Wow. All right, so before we move any further, I'm going to put that deck down, okay? You have 2 kings here. and absolutely representative of your energy, right? You have an earth king and you have a fire king, you being a fire and earth cusp. This is what I'm saying, Saturn, there is some sort of truth and or clarity here with this Ace of Swords that's bringing you into balance internally. I don't even know how to like show that to y'all without it looking weird. But again, I think this is what I'm saying. It's you coming into balance here, because then you have this Ace of Cups. You having a new beginning and a new sense of self. New connection to your own spirit. This king energy. So you're just very balanced, or coming into balance, definitely with this Two of Cups. So maybe learning how to balance your own energetic dynamic is getting easier here. I think, again, this Saturn and truths, I feel like Saturn and the sun has illuminated something here for you, made something very, very clear, or helped you connect some dots. Okay, that got your mind in alignment with something here that now you can step into this stable energy. Okay, but you do have new beginnings here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's really, really nice. Really, really, it feels solid. Like I said, for some of you, this could even be about career, but this definitely feels like internally you have some sort of new sense of self, new sense of a new beginning. I don't even know how else to say it. It just feels like really feeling like you're at one or at peace or centered. Like I said, centered in yourself, centered in who you are. Okay. Maybe for some of you, this is the new beginning of having a relationship with yourself, if that makes sense. Like treating yourself in a certain way. Again, applying your own love to self. Recognizing who you are, feeling okay with that energy, right? Like embracing you a little bit more, okay? Let's look into this Mercury energy. Wow, yeah, Six of Wands. You have victory. Like I said, for some of you, career is going to be looking really good. You have strength here and you have death. So you've overcome some aspect of your ego here, especially with the Six of Wands and death. You've definitely overcome some spiritual battle that now has you balanced, or now has you feeling like you can overcome anything, that you've found some sort of victory in something. Yeah, you definitely had the strength here, or had to learn how to utilize strength, or what strength actually is, right? And I think learning that truth about strength, attaching that truth in the mental, like accepting it mentally, right, is what's giving you a little bit more confidence here. I feel like Six of Wands. A little just more confidence in your own abilities. Like maybe not being so hard on yourself, Aries-Taurus, right? Not judging yourself too harshly, or being rigid with self, okay? Rigid is very different from being disciplined, right? It's like discipline it's an action, right? You show yourself discipline, but being very rigid and not allowing yourself the room to grow, to make mistakes. It's like maybe some of you are overcoming that. Others of you, you've definitely conquered a part of your ego here that maybe had you feeling like strength looked a little different than the truth of what strength is. And maybe that's the clarity. Maybe the divine has put you in a position here to really understand what strength actually looks like, because it's being required of you to act in this way, to move in this way, to master this energy here, or to just be in tune and learn from this energy. Yeah, which is definitely causing some sort of a transformation in your persona, a transformation in your spirit here, sun energy, definitely a transformation in your mental space. Okay? That's nice. Tell me more about Mercury and the mind here, divine. For Aries, Taurus, tell me more about Mercury and the mind. Nymph of Pentacles, yeah, you're ready to learn something new. So this could even be a little bit of ego around, well, feeling like you maybe knew everything about something or someone, or about a situation, or about an industry, or something like that. Others of you, this Nymph of Pentacles, this Page of Pentacles is okay, I wanted to pull it in another direction, but I keep hearing I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn. Page of Pentacles, I have a lot to learn. But this is being committed to learning it, right? This is being steadfast. This is being very invested in learning something here. So yeah, I think whatever this ego transformation was for you, it's definitely giving you the confidence to approach something in a new way, learn something in a new way, invest yourself in a new way. Maybe this is you investing in yourself in a different way, right? Maybe even putting a little bit more emphasis on sharpening the mind, because you have Mercury energy here. But I think even if this could be tethered to Mercury retrograde, I think this past retrograde, or this one specifically, has taught you a lot. Again, they keep saying it's a strength. It's taught you a lot about the real meaning of strength. What it actually looks like, what it feels like, what it requires out of you. The level of spirit needed to really stand and walk in this energy. Okay? Overall message here from Mercury. Yeah. So there was a lot of emotional energy, I think, tied up in the idea of strength. Maybe your emotional strength was tested here. Okay, but again, the Hermit's here, so you went within. You went within, and I think that's an absolutely beautiful thing here. You went within to figure out where that emotional tie was. What's the common thread between all 7 of these cups? What was maybe causing the confusion? What was that resistance? For some of you, it might have even been resistance. Or what was the ego centered in? What was that persona about for some of you? And then with the 6 of Wands, it's victory, it's success, it's recognition. It's like some of you, rather than looking for outside validation, have learned or will be learning how to go within for that with the Hermit. Yeah. And a lot of you maybe realize that there's this emotional energy that was getting you to seek outside of yourself, seek outside of the divine for some sort of validation, confirmation, a sense of self-worth, though, or just like that confidence was coming from outside, not internal, around something here. But now it's like, okay, I'm learning how to go within, Hermit, and seek that first within myself. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a very, very beautiful thing. It's a powerful thing at that, okay? So it's a learning how to turn that energy of that 7 of Cups, right? Where you might be a little emotionally conflicted, or feeling like there's something off or something not right, or just a little bit in a daze, or there's this warped sense of connection to certain things. Okay? Maybe there was something here blocking you from being very vulnerable, because strength requires vulnerability. So maybe that's what this 7 of Cups is. Trying to figure out how to be vulnerable. What is that? You know what I'm saying? It's like really having to dig deep, but I think you're doing it and or have done it. So congrats to y'all, because that definitely feels very like a very powerful shift here. Let's see what this truth is with Saturn. What was the truth? Wow, that came out quick. The universe. The truth ended a cycle here. What was this truth here for Aries-Taurus? Oh. Okay. 2 of Wands. A path has come to an end. Tell me more about this truth. Meditation. The Hanged One. Some of you might have come up against that energy of like really having to understand that the universe is always working for you, not against you. Because this requires a new perspective here, self-enlightenment. That the universe, anything that comes to an end, is only setting you up to create a new beginning. 2 of Wands. To choose something different. Or to get you in alignment with the spiritual path. That's definitely the 2 of Wands. And by spiritual path, again, does not mean religious. It just means the path that your soul is aligned to be on, right? It's learning how to choose that direction, choose spirit, what your spirit is saying to do. Okay. Tell me more about this truth. But again, it feels like you have some sort of new perspective here. Yeah, Four of Swords, that's ultimately bringing you a lot of peace. And not only peace within yourself, it's just like clarity. Like, that's why that had to happen. So for some of you, you might have been in this soul lesson of strength for a minute, okay? And or this Mercury retrograde, because it's coming under Mercury, might have reminded you about the lessons you've learned about strength. Okay, so there might be a situation in your waking life now where this strength is required. And it feels like there's just something coming back up here as a reminder of how to be balanced in your own energy. Remember, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. That's you right there. And someone maybe here that whatever this truth is, that something is done, complete, finished. Okay? Might be bringing someone a huge level of peace. And it's like, rather than resist it, right, with the Hanged One, it's like accepting it. Seeing it, turning it on its head. Okay, well, what does this mean? What is this trying to teach me? Right? Some of you might, and again, that could have been a part of that ego, right? Coming out of the why is this happening to me into what is this teaching me? I think that might be a really huge shift here, Aries Taurus, for you, that is offering you this sense of calm in the mind, really being peaceful, okay? Coming to your own conclusions about something, understanding something a little bit deeper, allowing spirit to guide you to understand something in a clearer way. That, yeah, it's like this ending, whatever this universe is, energy, whatever has ended, there's a reason for it. And again, it's not to work against you, it's to work and support you so that you can get in alignment with a new path and choose a new path that's maybe better meant for you, or again, intended for you to experience. So some of you with the Seven of Cups, it could have been attachment. You might have had some sort of emotional attachment to a path, to a career, to a person, to a situation, to an idea, especially with it in the mind. Maybe it was an idea you had an emotional attachment to that you're now finally detaching from, right? It's Aquarius season of detachment, right? But no, I think it's serving you well though, and I think that detachment is allowing you to gain that clarity, this ace here, right? Detaching from whatever that was is also giving you a new beginning in your emotional body. It's a new emotional experience. It's a new connectivity to your heart space. So what's the overall message here for this truth? Yeah, ultimately, it's teaching you wisdom. There's that Taurus energy in your dynamic. The Hierophant, the mystic in this particular deck. But ultimately, it's wisdom that you now get to walk in. You get to now choose a path that aligns with what you've learned. Okay? Putting your faith into practice. Putting your belief systems, your morality into practice now with this new beginning. The Ace and the Ace of Cups. Okay? Let's look and see what this stability is all about, and we will end this reading. Okay, hold on. Now you just don't want to act right. All right, maybe I need a bigger table. Tell me more about this earth element for Aries Taurus. Yeah, you got the Queen of Cups. Okay, take care of yourself here. Tend to what you feel. Tend to your emotions. And again, I think that tending to your emotions, getting to the root of it, I really do feel like it has to do with vulnerability, with this strength. Because there might be a situation that's calling for you, Aries Taurus, here to handle with care, is kind of what I'm getting with the Queen of Cups. And that might require a lot of emotional strength. It might require this Hierophant energy. It might require this real deep grounding within yourself, within the Hermit, right? Because I feel like there is a situation or there's something that you are going to have to either tend to or take care of or handle gently. And in order for you to do so, you're going to have to be very stable in who you are. Something about that seems very important. Tell me more about this stability for Aries Taurus. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about this stability for Aries, Taurus. Seven of Swords. Okay, some of you, like I said, if this was an emotional attachment to someone, Seven of Swords, it's like that could also be the truth that's coming in here. That something might be coming to an end with the Queen of Cups energy. And again, it's not about gender, it's just energy. Queen of Cups being Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. Any water sign. Tell me more about this stability. Almost Six of Pentacles. So yeah, this might have been a karmic lesson here. And this doesn't even have to be like a romantic relationship. This could be a family member. This could be a friendship. Okay, take it how it resonates. But there's definitely something to learn about the art of giving and receiving. Art of balance, which is why maybe the Queen of Cups is there. It's like learning how to fill your cup first, Aries, Taurus. Because then I think pouring from an empty cup gets you in this Seven of Swords space where you're either communicating things that you don't mean or say or don't authentically feel, aligning yourself with things that don't actually serve you or not really what you want, because you're pouring from an empty cup. So some of you are really learning how to fill your own cup. Again, you have the Ace of Cups here in your spirit energy with the Sun. I just heard that some of you are getting a new cup to fill. Queen of Cups. Learning how to stay balanced in that, right? Learning how to properly manage your time, your money, and your resources so that you are still taking care of yourself and tending to you, but then allowing that excess to be for others, right? Tell me more about this stability. And or this could be a karmic situation. Oh yeah, okay, I was feeling that too. This could be a karmic situation. You have the Four of Wands. Okay. Which does talk about stability. Absolutely. Being stable in your spirit, feeling complete in your spirit. And again, that came out with the Sun in the spirit here. Tell me more about this Four of Wands, though, for Earth element. And why is this Seven of Swords here, Divine? Warrior of Cups. Someone might be coming to offer you stability or wants to offer you stability. And this is what I'm saying here with the Warrior of Cups. It's like, with the whole pouring from an empty cup thing. Be very mindful here. Aries, Taurus, for some of y'all, just be very mindful of the cups that you sip from with the Seven of Swords. Something might not be what it seems. Something might not be what it seems here, Aries, Taurus. And for this to be stability, maybe this Queen of Cups isn't as stable as they seem, or maybe they presented themselves as stable, but that might have been a bit deceptive here. Interesting. I want to get one more. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords for stability. Two of Pentacles, juggling. With the Four of Wands, okay, Aries, Taurus, this could be a situation where you maybe thought you had some form of stability with somebody here. And again, this Queen of Cups could represent anything. It could be a job, it could be a boss, it could be a career path, it could be a person, a friendship, whatever, right? A home situation, right? I think some of you maybe felt you had something stable, or someone was trying to offer you or claiming that something was stable with them. Almost like, yes, you have my cup, you have my heart, you have this space, but they might actually be juggling or have more than one option. So that might be what that deception is. And so this would definitely be a bit of a karmic lesson here with the Six of Pentacles. In the sense of like what you put out there is what you get back. And I'm not saying you did something to deserve this if this is your situation. I think it's just a lesson to just be very mindful again of what cup you accept, who you share your time, your money, your resources, your energy with. Because that seems kind of important. Okay, we're gonna get out of that. But Aries Taurus, this has been your cosmic tarot spread. I hope you found this helpful and insightful. Please make sure you let me know what's going on with you or what resonated with you in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that, and I will see you all for your love reading probably later on this week, and if not, the next week. Okay, namaste.